Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everybody, welcome to Pain Train Pipe Bomb. As you can see, we're missing people. We have replacements. I'm surrounded by women. Okay. Alyssa Lem is in the middle. That's what she's known as. And we have Helen here. She's joining us tonight. So we're just going to wait for a few people to show up. We are recording live from the dungeon this time. And, oh, see, technical issue right there.
Our first one.
We will be taking call-ins tonight. Hey, Joe, what's up? Joey boy.
What's up, Joe? Hello.
We will be taking call-ins tonight on the show. For those who do not remember the number from the last time, that's the phone number to call in at. We will post it in the box, the comment box on the side, for everybody to see. So, our episode tonight is going to be how technology has killed a lot of regular living, whether it be at home, the United States, etc. Ladies?
And abroad?
Abroad? Where? Where's there abroad? Oh my God.
Well,
she's got me started already, people.
Well, listen,
just, you know.
But listen, there's two of them here, so there.
Well, I have two, but you said there was another one, so you know, forget it. Never mind.
Imagination.
Never mind.
Ooh.
Anyway, we're just gonna we're gonna continue because that's what we do on the show. We try not to run away from shit. First off, I want to start off with social bullying, cyberbullying.
Oh yeah.
Cyberbullying happens a lot throughout social media and internet blogging, which kind of it kind of does destroy a lot of things. A lot of people have died, believe it or not, from social bullying, committing suicide and stuff like that.
Yep, I've seen suicide stories.
They're all over the place, though.
Oh,
That's the huge part of the things. Do you have any comments on social bullying, besides the fact that you're a real life bully?
I am not a real life bully.
You are a real life bully. You beat people with meat sticks.
But there's reasons.
Yes, she beats people. Slim Jims, especially the monster ones, because she gets a better grip on them, and then she just starts whacking people with them.
Oh, whipping stick, like
yes,
a dominatrix.
yes. That's how that normally does work.
There you have it. I do have a picture with a dominatrix of S&M, but
that's not social. That's not cyberbullying, by the way. Dominatrix outfits from over there. It's not social the bullying.
Not at all.
But anyway, being the fact that cyberbullying is a huge effect, especially on, and we kind of use the term loosely on the show, millennials.
Oh, millennials, my favorite. Not.
And you notice how a lot of the cyberbullying happens to teenagers, basically around the ages of like 13 to 16.
It's true.
Oh yeah, big time.
It's true.
And they're not always the social butterflies, apparently, for, you know, the whole thing. Cyberbullying pretty much is not a thing that can be monitored on Facebook, apparently.
No.
It's very hard.
Or Twitter, or Snapchat, or any of the other social media outlets. So, if obviously you're a parent,
right,
and you have a daughter in her teens,
right,
how do you try to monitor her social media without being inconspicuous?
No. I have every password. I have every single password of hers.
Hey, Chris.
Every single password. She's not allowed to have her phone unless I have every password. And every now and then I take it from her. I go through it. I'm allowed to. She's only 12. So I want to know what's going on at all times. And there's no reason not to.
Well, that's one of the main concerns is I think that a lot of parents don't actually take the initiative to check their children's social media.
But why shouldn't you? Because not only to make sure that your child is not being bullied, but to make sure that they're not saying things to anybody else.
And Helen, how would you feel like if you were put in that situation?
Well, it's a debate. It's up to debate. As a matter of fact, it's one of those topics where it's extremely sensitive. So do you trust your child or do you not trust them? I don't know. But there's also the importance of communication between parent and child, and you have to have trust between them too. So, I'm with Melissa on what she says on many things, but there are some things I am on the fence about. But other than that, the biggest thing is trust between the parent and child, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's true. It's true. And you have to be able to communicate with the child.
Yeah, that's a big one.
You know, I mean, I don't think there's anything mine doesn't tell me, but I'm also a single parent.
Oh, yeah.
So that makes it...
It makes it
different.
infinitely
so
harder, I imagine.
Our
yes.
relationship is different, I find. She
Very.
tells me... She tells me everything. She tells me
That's
everything.
great.
I know more about other kids in her school than I want to know.
My goodness.
You know? But you have
but
to be
I like
careful.
that. But
You
I like
have to
that.
be careful.
But I like that you and your child have this
Of course.
this trust.
Yeah.
This trust that that's almost unmatched by any I've ever seen
course.
or witnessed in my life.
Of course. And you have to as a parent.
Absolutely.
You have to.
Do you feel cyberbullying is a lot stronger than actual real life bullying?
Yeah.
Ooh, case by case in my thought.
Well,
think
give
so.
me your outlook on that.
I because online things can disappear. You know, you could write something and make it go away. So nobody would ever, you know what I'm saying? Nobody is ever there to backtrack to look for it. Like you could say, oh, I put it, you know, somebody could say, oh, it was there, now it's not, because it's deleted.
Well, technically it's never deleted because electronically you could have it deleted, let's say, through your actual personal electronic device. However, what people don't understand is that it is still stored as a nugget online that can be traceable. You might be able to delete it from your actual Facebook page, but it is stored somewhere within the memory of your computer, the memory of the filing system for whatever account it is that you use.
Some people start screen shooting these things as well.
The screenshots are huge too. And
Very.
the actual definition of cyberbullying is bullying that takes place using electronic technology, and it includes devices such as cell phones, computers, tablets, as well as communication tools, social media, text messaging, chat, and websites. For those who don't know what cyberbullying is. And Chrissy DiMatteo wants the phone number for the show.
Oh wait, hold on.
Asking you
We are going to hold up the. We are going to hold up the sign. There is the phone number.
You have received.
Hi, my friend.
We are going. We have the line. The line is empty currently right now. You can call in, and
Chime
that's
in,
the phone
folks.
number.
Don't be shy.
It's a Colorado phone number, but it's from Google Voice, just so you don't think that you're dialing long distance. Because, you know, I've had to actually say that quite a few times on our show.
All right.
So that's probably going to be our first call for the evening.
Sweet.
One of many, hopefully. And we apologize to a lot of the people that are not watching this currently right now, because we do know that the Rangers are playing Game 4 tonight at the Garden, and a lot of our Ranger fan friends are...
Yep.
You know, make sure you get it in the screen. People want to see it.
Here we go. Here's a Wellington. Big game.
So yes, the Rangers are playing tonight. However, so we kind of we somehow ended up blaming the Boston Bruins for fucking up the entire NHL playoff schedule.
Ooh.
So fuck you, Bruins, for not beating the Ottawa Senators in Game 6. You can all kiss my ass. Chris is calling. Hey Stephanie, what's going on? Welcome to the Pipe Bomb. So. It's actually Mafia Life Chris that's going to be calling in, so this should be really interesting.
Shit. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
And I've called in on Offensive Talk Radio, so this is kind of like a retreat.
Imagine that.
And by the way, Helen, if you don't know, Offensive Talk Radio is another podcast that I work with.
Ooh.
And they've kind of inspired me to kind of get this thing going. So
Thank you.
Another
Offensive
shout
Talk
out.
Radio.
Another shout out to OTR. We hope to get some more material from you guys soon. Chris is just taking fucking forever. Holy
what's
shit,
going on
man.
here?
God, I mean,
I heard you now, so.
no, but if his wife is listening and she's playing it on full blast, then he'll be calling soon. I can guarantee you. Oh, and
Call in, Chris.
and if you're kind of wondering that, for our normal listeners, why we're kind of missing the normal crew, Master Jimmy took this picture from Toronto. He stole the Stanley Cup from the Hall of Fame, and is
the
currently
crap out of Phil Pritchard on the.
he's currently running around New York City with the Stanley Cup.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he's not
Lord Stelly
here.
is running amok.
Apparently he's calling and I'm not answering. I don't know. I posted the number. It should be working, Google Voice.
Well, that is one downfall of technology. Or
Well,
actually-
again, this is what this episode is about, is fucking technology, because it can never
Yeah.
fucking go through the right way.
technology can be either a blessing or a curse.
So, okay, well, we're trying to fix that problem right now. I don't know why. It should be going through. It went through the last time when Shu called. By the way, that was the when Shu called, he sounded like an angry stalker, according to our listeners. So,
Wait, my friend Shu? Come on.
yes.
Wow. No,
The big teddy bear Shu sounded like a mass murderer, and like, I have plenty of service, and I'm even on my Wi-Fi.
Because I have none.
Well, we'll fix that problem in the meantime. But there were also other things we listed on the technology list
Oh, yeah.
that we were all kind of worrying about. So you wrote down your material.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Online shopping has revolutionized the way people have been shopping over the last, since what, a decade and a half, and such. And now, I'm sorry, pardon. Essentially, it's putting a lot of different stores out of business and people are out of work.
And just recently, like Payless is gone. They're going bankrupt because of all of the online shopping.
That's a major problem. Bankruptcy and unemployment and what have you.
Oh,
Yeah, online shopping.
Chris is calling in on a different
Oh,
line.
there we go.
Okay, hold on.
Jeez.
Don't go anywhere, Chris.
Hold on. Don't disappear.
Hello.
Where's the headphone jack?
I don't know. Hold on.
Up
It's
there.
up there.
It's up there.
Hold on. Don't leave.
Hey, Chris, what's going on?
What's up? I called your number and it's not working.
Yeah, I have to.
Apologies
I'm
for
working
that.
on that now. So how's everything going, Chris?
Everything's going well, thank you.
Excellent.
Okay.
Am I on the air?
Yes, you are on
Oh,
the
yeah.
air.
Oh, because legally you gotta tell me I'm on the air.
Well, that's why we said in the beginning of the show we were doing call-ins.
Oh, good. I don't know if that qualifies. You have legal department on top of that to make sure?
Sure. And obviously, you know there's no limit on vulgarity, so go right ahead.
It's a free for all.
That's all right. I'm not in a cursing mood, but I do want to discuss, I just like to give my 2 cents on digital bullying.
Go for
Whatever
it.
the fuck these people are calling it.
Cyberbullying.
Cyberbullying. Okay. So, I mean, I suppose cyberbullying is, you know, my opinion on cyberbullying would be the same opinion I'd have on any type of bullying, which is by, you know, when I was younger, I never heard of anybody committing suicide, you know, but I seen it all over. People calling other people fat, or I seen kids throwing, like, there was one kid in school who, like, used to chase a penny for some reason, but he was, like, a little bit retarded, so, of course, everyone threw a penny. Every time they saw him, they threw a penny, and they thought it was funny, but that's got to be some kind of bullying, too, right?
Of course.
It is.
They're making fun of him, right?
Of course.
So, but all these people grew up to be, you know, I've seen this kid, you know, I hate to out him by calling his name, but I saw this kid, like, in his adult age, and he's, man, he gave me a big fat hug, and we laughed about him chasing pennies, and that's just one example of many things that I would like to translate to, you know, how somebody is taught to react to that type of behavior.
Right.
You know, I would never go down on paper, on record, or even in thought to say that bullying caused a suicide.
Right.
Because I'm of the belief that somebody takes responsibility, you know, for every action that they do.
Right.
Unless somebody is psychologically fucked up or sick or whatever other words you want to say, and they killed themselves because, you know, of sickness, a health risk reason, or for whatever reason, that is not something I can speak on.
Right.
There's no. If none of that going on, and it's because someone's being made fun of, then they're not being taught how to react to being made fun of. People don't have to and won't like people for weird reasons.
Right.
Oh yeah.
They can have an earring in the wrong spot. They can have a mark on their face. They can have a birthmark. They can have something. They could smell different. They could look different. People just don't like you.
Absolutely.
And some people don't. They don't have to like you.
Right.
True.
And they should be nice people, but they don't have to be nice people.
Right.
And people are going to grow up, and throughout their entire life, they're going to be dealing with all these types of people in the workplace, and whatever, every place they go. And if they don't know how to react, if they're going to walk away from, or be depressed or be upset over all these things combined to the point where they're going to react to kill themselves,
Right.
then someone's not teaching these people how to react. And I don't necessarily always mean the parents. Obviously it starts from the parents, but I'm talking a deeper level, like PSAs and stuff like that.
Right.
So many people, this world is spending so much money and energy on trying to stop bullying, when I believe strongly bullying will never stop.
It won't go away anytime soon. That is true.
You're spending all that money was spent on teaching these kids how to react to a bullying that is going to exist forever.
Right.
They may curb it in a way that that would satisfy them, but
Right.
they're not going to eliminate bullying.
No, you can't. There's absolutely no way you can.
That's my take on it. I mean, I'll go as far as to say some bullying can be, healthy in small doses. Friendly bullying amongst
I would say
peers that are
bantering.
hanging out
Bullying,
together,
nah.
stuff like that.
I see where you're getting at, but I think it's more banter than anything. But I wouldn't consider it bullying in all fairness.
We have a comment in the group that says cyberbullying can get pretty extreme because it's easy to say things when you can hide behind a screen. Also agree that our children these days are bubble wrapped and need to grow a thicker skin.
Yep.
Absolutely. So I guess if you take the example that particular commenter is saying, so obviously in this case they're reading something, right? So now the person isn't even in front of you saying something with an expression on their face.
Yeah, but of course, but even
nothing but words. Now you're reading something, so how I read something, my personal life,
Right.
how I read something, and how I translate that to my own, emotion and so forth, is in my control.
Right.
I don't know about anybody else, but I did that in my, when I read something, if it takes me to a certain place, that I like to stay under control of that.
right.
I would never let words take me to a place. But at the same time, in people's defense and in defense of the topic at hand,
Right.
My wife, as you would know, would fly off the handle. What the fuck did that person just say? I'm
Right.
going to go to their house
Right.
and do this, and this, when I've been in radio for long enough, when I say in radio, it may as well, it could just as easily be a regular chronic caller into the Ron and Fez show, or, with mine and Petey Flow's Offensive Talk Radio. Either way, I've been around it long enough to know that I was never a positive thing, on air. Like, I never went on the radio on Ron and Fez show and then came home to, man, that guy was great. Whatever I did or said was rubbing people in such a way that you could Google Mafia Life Chris and hear some sick shit, my top, my opinions on dog fighting, my opinions on, other things like
Right.
just in general, rub people the wrong way. And I never got, listen, it's stupid to say never. I got plenty of positive stuff because people who knew how to separate radio from real life, was like, hey, shit, that was entertaining shit, man. I kept
Right.
me entertained all show. When someone else would be like, oh, this kid's trying to be in the mafia with that fake Brooklyn accent. You know, nobody's putting on a fake Brooklyn accent, but I guess if you were from Ohio and you listen to a guy like me who's trying to review The Sopranos,
Right.
you might think that, but anybody who knew me would know that, I never fucking, even pretended to even know, anything about the mafia in terms of, like, my connections personally.
Right.
That's not me.
Right.
I'm an entrepreneur, and I target the demographic of those who love the mafia.
Right.
Or the mafia style and stuff like that.
Right.
So whatever. So make a long story short, the feedback I ever got was negative. If anybody was going to commit suicide, it was me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I know.
All I did was learn how the trolls and the flamers and all these fucking attempted cyberbullies, get diffused. In a nutshell, whatever. Sounds weird, but I pray for people who really can't process, or maybe they don't learn, or maybe they, could be mentally challenged in some way, or, got to a point where in life they think they're nothing, and their last resort was to kill themselves. I hope that never happens, but it shouldn't happen. And the money that should be spent on PSAs to make sure that shouldn't happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to blame the bullying, because the bullying is not at fault. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but
That's my personal opinion.
no, I know.
My wife is yelling at me
Why?
because Grey's Anatomy is going to start.
Listen.
Oh,
No,
so she's
listen.
bullying you too?
Whoa!
Wow.
There we go.
It's at home bullying. Don't worry, Melissa's a bully too.
Seriously, she's
That's
like-
that's because
I
we've
just
been
hear it in-
that's because we've been friends for so long. We joined the bully club together.
You do have a little bit of like a bullying clique going on.
Whoa!
See, so it's just not cyberbullying.
Bully the husband.
Yes.
Bully the husband.
Whee!
All right.
Thanks for calling, Chris.
Great to hear from you.
Defend themselves. Ricky, I got your back no matter what.
All right, I got your back too, bro.
Love you guys.
Yo, be good, man. Good job with the show.
Thank you.
Peace.
All right, later, baby.
So that was Mafia Life, Chris.
You are a real life bully. You beat people with meat.
Oh, well, see, now you have the speaker in
I
there.
had to turn it off.
Yeah.
Okay, now done.
So hopefully we've actually fixed the phone number problem. Welcome Mara, welcome Enzo. J Ray was in the chat for a little bit. Jackie Richmond, what's going on? 7 listeners going strong still.
Sweet.
All right,
So-
so I just got a text message. I'm sorry, very quickly. Oliver, if you're watching, I love you, my friend, and I miss you. And there's your shout out right there.
And we also had another picture come in during the phone call.
Oh boy.
Jim
Here we go.
is at it again. I'll just get it a little bit closer.
As God is my
Jim,
witness.
even though you're not here physically, but like spiritually, you are here, and we did capture that picture for you. Hey, Mark, what's going on? I tell everybody that's just coming in, Helen is over here, and Assisa Lem, you know her name already backwards. To get back to the topic,
What was
because
that?
we always kind of run away from a topic at some point.
Run, Forrest, run! No, I'm kidding.
The whole cyber internet thing,
Mm-hmm.
we were just kind of breeding on that too a little bit.
And also the way it impacts society, too.
Well, going on to retail was a very big issue that we've kind of discussed with companies going bankrupt and closing stores. In New York alone, Sears closed like 15 stores, and that's throughout the entire state. The one closest to us at Kings Plaza Mall. No, we're not giving Kings Plaza a shout out because the mall's a piece of
It's
shit.
a shithole.
I've never set foot in there, so I think I'm blessed.
So,
You definitely are.
but the whole cyber thing, shutting down actual stores, in opinion, people are getting fucking lazy.
Yep.
That they don't want to leave their homes because they're probably a bunch of fat fucks anyway.
Can we say increase of social anxiety disorders? I mean, I was in the medical field for quite some time, and I've seen this firsthand.
But
Not
also,
fun.
but then again, though, I understand it is a convenience. However, how do you interact with the public
But you don't.
if you don't leave your fucking home?
You don't.
There's no way around it.
People, get off your fat asses. It's called walking. You get up from the chair and you walk to your car or to a bus, a train, or something that takes you to a store and fucking interact with people. It's fucking retarded.
And send your kids outside.
Do you know how many fucking jobs you cost people because you can't get off your fucking 1-ton fat ass to fucking go shopping? That's why fucking people are out of jobs, because businesses close down and because you don't want to get off your fat ass, pretty much. God, you motherfuckers, I swear.
Oh, I'm not going there.
You have no idea. This has been percolating. It's been percolating for a while.
It's been brewing and brewing and brewing and
Well,
brewing and
think of
brewing,
it-
and then pow!
Think of it this way. I know
Rough!
King's Plaza is a fucking scumbag, fucking retarded mall.
Oh, not sure if I
But
wanna
there
go.
are stores in the mall that I actually did frequent, and now they're gone.
Oh no.
And that's most of the part is because they're changing the mall. However, a lot of the stores in there didn't get enough business to stay open.
No.
the overhead.
and
gets
that's a huge
overwhelming.
problem.
That's another thing too.
Or like stores like, I mean, Sports Authority didn't have like great prices on shit, but it was nice to actually go into a sporting goods store where you actually had a selection to look at.
True.
Exactly. Or you
Try
can
stuff
it
on,
Yeah.
you know, like
Get a
clothing
feel of it.
wise or whatever. Because you could say that you're going to order something online in one size, and then when you get it, it's not the right fucking size. Everything is different. Shoe sizes, depending on brand, are different. T-shirts
Designers,
are the same shit. Designer clothes is all the same shit. And it's all because these fat motherfuckers don't want to get off their asses and fucking do stuff.
It's true.
Fucking technology. For that matter, we might as well just send
And
fucking...
in this case, it's a curse.
We might as well just send fucking robots to this store and say, hey, you know what? You fucking buy this shit for me and fucking that's it.
Moving mannequins? I don't know. No.
Believe me, the
That's
whole
too
fucking
creepy.
technological age with sex toys and shit is enough. That's
Yeah.
another episode in itself. With the
We're not getting
fucking
into
sex
that now.
cafes and whatnot and shit like that. But you know what though? Like, a lot of that shit's got to stop. Like,
Yeah.
you lose interaction with people, which means that you don't know how to handle the outside world.
There's nothing like human interaction, contrary to popular belief. But in this day and age, yes, Facebook, Twitter, and all other outlets of social media, I know has connected more and more people in a global scale. However, there is one problem. There's no interaction as if I was with Ricky, I was with my co-host here, and with all the other friends I've hung out with every now and then. So that's where it's different.
It's fucking retarded.
There's no persona between people, and you don't even know if there's a bot behind these computers. That's another thing, and there's a lot of these.
Well, if there's
scams.
not an ass behind a fucking computer, then who's operating the fucking computer to order this shit?
That's true.
There's got to be some fucking mindless humanoid fucking sitting there, fucking typing on a keyboard on their fucking phone, like they fucking have it glued to their fucking hands.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta order 50,000 of this fucking thing. Oh my god, it's cheaper. Go to the fucking store, you lazy
And I
bastard.
can resell.
Yeah, you can resell, but you know what though? Like, I understand you get a discount, but at the same time though, you don't always get what you pay for online.
Nope.
You don't. I mean, there are incidents.
Incidents.
Fuck this shit. God damn it.
There are
Instances
incidences.
where, like, the microphones that we use or the webcam that we used, we didn't have a huge budget to start. However, even though for the price that we paid for our equipment, the equipment is fucking amazing. So that was the time that you luck out on it. But at the same time, though, if let's say the people paid the same amount for our stuff and they didn't get what they want, and then they post a bad review
Oh, boy.
because they didn't go to the fucking store to check it out, you lazy motherfuckers, then they end up sending it back and wasting time and wasting more money. I'd rather just be able
Money
to
on
drive to a...
postage.
I'd rather be just driving to a store and waste the $5, $10 in gas to know what I'm going to get instead of waiting a week to 2 weeks and getting something that I don't fucking appreciate anymore.
See, there's the thing where, excuse me, where either you go to the store, you're going to wait online, which is inevitable, fine. But there's another form of waiting, as you said. You're going to go online, you're going to order whatever items you've added to your carts, yada, yada, yada. And you're going to have to wait how long? Compared to 15 minutes that you're going to be waiting on the line to get checked out, to pay for your items and whatnot, guess what? You wait 15 days. God knows what kind of days they could be. They could be either business days or, business days or calendar days. There's a huge difference.
No, it's true.
You might pay the few less dollars, but you still have to wait.
Right.
If I want something, guess what? I'm going to the store. I'll pay the few extra dollars.
That depends on your
and
patience.
I will listen. Obviously, you can see I have no fucking patience.
Nope.
Okay.
Patience is a
I'd
virtue
rather
that-
interact. I'd rather interact with some fucking semi-retarded asshole standing at a fucking register than fucking sitting there twirling my fingers, picking my nose with a thumb up my ass, waiting 2 weeks for a fucking product to show up. I want it. I'm going to get it. If that store don't have it, guess what? Tell me where the next store is, and I'll go get it there.
Right.
Store associates are there to help you find where, in what branch will they hold the item.
By the
That's
way,
what they're there for.
by the way, walking is an actual exercise, you fat fucks. Get up and fucking lose some weight.
Wasn't that Michelle Obama's initiative at one point or
Fuck
another?
her too. Fuck her too. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, it was something I remembered a while
For that matter, they might as well fucking eat a rice
Wow,
cake
Joe,
while they're
that's
ordering
not
it.
nice, Joe.
Oh boy.
Don't worry about it. Nick is not offended. Trust me. Because knowing anything, Nick is not watching
You
this
just
right
added
now.
onto the bullying list,
Nick,
Joe.
Nick, you just got onto the cyberbullying list. Just to let you know that.
Yeah, isn't that another list that he just made, or is it another list?
No, we have another show that's coming up in the
Ooh.
next hour or so. You've made the list has made a comeback.
I'm very excited. about
This
that.
one here,
Tons for that.
this one here is a lot better prepared than our first one. Ricky, is it that time of the month for you? No. Unfortunately, the time of the month was like 2 weeks ago when one of our other hosts was on and she got her little redheaded stepchild and she couldn't be here, so it was then. But no, it's not right now.
No.
I sat in traffic all day and fucking morons pissed me off. So this is what
How
they're
do
gonna
some of
get.
these people get driver's licenses? What do they do? Bribe the DMV?
Cracker Jacks.
Oh, or somebody smoking.
Everybody
something,
buys a
apparently.
box. They're told which cases they're in,
Ah.
and they go and they buy the box and be like, oh, all I just got to do is post my picture here.
I'm not a big fan of Cracker Jacks.
I just like.
But by the way,
Okay, fair. That's fair.
I understand that we're doing this show about like the whole technology thing and cyberbully and whatnot. We're not bullying people. We're just telling you to wake the fuck up
We're just being realists.
and fucking do shit, because it's retarded.
Sorry, but not so sorry. If we're being too honest.
Yes, Mark.
Irritating.
Patience. I've never had it. I don't. You have patience somewhat, but not as much as me. Trust me.
Ooh.
And yes, to everybody, the Rangers are up 1-0, by the way.
Sweet.
Okay, so the Rangers did score. Thank you, viewers, for updating
Filling
us.
us in.
Obviously, you can see the big TV in the back. It's not on. We can't have it on while we record because
And I got the rally towel
if we
again.
if we have it on, we won't pay attention to you people, and we'll just be sitting here yakking our brains off. All right,
But
so
we love having you in the conversation. So
and that's the
Yeah,
great
right,
part of
keep
it.
it up.
I did try to technically fix the number while we had the call on, so we're gonna post the number again. If it goes through, great. If not, we'll give you a different phone number. However, if you are viewing this on YouTube, which I do encourage everyone to subscribe to on YouTube, it's Pain Train Pipe Bomb. Like, subscribe, comment. We do appreciate this. Like all of the videos, share our video. If you're on now, share our video. Hello, Valerie. How are you? If anybody wants to try to call in and be on the
That
show,
would be great. Give it a shot.
try it now. If not, we'll have an alternative number for you. But again, if you're watching it on YouTube, don't call the number because I ain't picking the phone number up after the whole thing is over.
Yeah, no.
It's a Google number, and I will have a number on there, and it just doesn't work out that well. So,
c'est la vie.
for anybody out there, 35 minutes in, who cares? You call in, you don't, but your comments are in the box. So,
And we see them.
and we see them all for
Thank
all
you.
9 people that are viewing.
And we love you, 9 people.
Yes. And again, this is not cyberbullying. We're just making sure you're aware of things that are going on, what you should be doing, what you should not be doing. interact with people for a change. Go to a
yeah.
store. Spend your money there. Keep
Hang out with people.
keep people employed. That's the huge thing. You know, we don't need any more homeless bastards on the street as it is.
Oh, it's becoming more and more rampant these days, and my heart goes out to them. Really, really, it does.
So besides I got on that whole rant now, and I fucking just totally like.
Sidetracked.
It's the fat motherfuckers that don't get off their ass and go shopping.
Oh boy.
Here we go again.
Melissa bullies me all the time. That's from Jackie Richmond.
What the fuck?
Uh-oh,
Seriously.
Here we go.
But
Jackie
she doesn't.
Richmond, just
But
keep
she
it up.
doesn't. She doesn't cyber bully you though.
Yeah, no.
There's a huge difference.
There's a difference. If you're in like, you know, arm's distance, that's
If you're in
regular
range-
bullying.
You're done.
Hey, Christine, thank you for the comment. Much appreciated. So if anybody's trying to call through and you can't get through, let me know, and I'll give you a different number.
Hold on, I'm doing it again.
Because we have a lot of people in here that have either worked in retail, have not worked in retail, or are
Yeah,
those.
I've been one of those.
I'm not specifically calling all of my friends fat lazy bastards for shopping online, but at the same time, you know, the technology wave kind of deters everybody from actual social interaction. God, oh my God, Jackie Richmond says she's an awesome bully. Laughing out loud.
Thanks. I knew
That
I
just-
loved you. You're safe this week.
Jackie, you just buttered her up big time for the next time you see her on Sunday probably.
You just saved yourself some bullying this week.
Ooh.
Oh my God! Look at that. You've made the good part of the list. Oh my God. So
Like
now
St. Peter with heaven or hell.
I know.
Ooh.
I know there's positives to the whole technology era, and we
And
do
we're
that
not
all the
liking
time.
it. Not
I'm not. Well, no, it just needs to be fixed in a way.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there are positives. There are. In emergencies, think about how fast information travels.
Oh, definitely.
Years ago, how would that have happened?
Dial up.
You had to wait for like for the news to show it on thing, or like again, I keep saying like when I have my daughter. If something happens in school, in 30 seconds, I get a text message or
An email.
or
yeah.
you're very in tune with things now that you weren't.
In
being
some
able to do
cases,
before.
technology is a lifesaver. Let's see, things like Life Alert, for example, or what was that? I keep forgetting what commercial that was.
Which one?
The one where an elderly person, when they're living on their own.
Oh,
they
it
have
is a
this-
Life Alert.
Oh
thing,
yeah,
isn't
thank
it?
you. That's what. My apologies. I haven't watched much TV for quite a while.
Think about the children with the Amber Alert. Think about how fast that happens. Everybody gets it so fast, and how many children have been saved by that thing.
Lots.
Think about it.
99%.
Those poor parents, what they go through until they find
Losing
their
a
kids.
child is every parent's worst nightmare. I can tell you that.
No, it's definitely true.
Mm-hmm.
Are you calling it?
No. I don't know if anybody could hear that.
Is that the dial-up noise?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
From way back when. AOL.com.
How long
I
you
don't miss
sat
that.
and waited for that thing. Hey, you had to tell people
That
not
was the
to
most
use the phone.
fucking annoying sound ever.
I'm surprised we don't lose our hearing from
And
that.
especially
Day in
when
and
you're
day
sitting
out.
there at the computer and you got the speakers on full blast while you're listening to music, and it just went straight through your fucking head and killed the music.
No.
No phone
thanks.
calls while you were on
thanks.
dial-up.
Oh my God! It fucking just it was
That's
just.
true. I
No
almost forgot.
phone
It
calls.
occupies the phone line.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was
that
lit-
how long ago?
And then that's why everybody got a separate line put in, and then after
Oh,
they
yeah.
they got the cable era going, that
And
second
Verizon
line was
Fi-
like, oh
now
my
evolved
God.
into Verizon Fios, Optimum, blah blah blah. Oh yeah. Ooh, good one.
Oh
Bless
yeah,
you.
that's only the start, people. There's
Bless
more.
you.
Oh,
There is
yeah.
more coming. Oh my God.
And a storm is brewing.
Yes, because it started brewing earlier with these fat motherfuckers that won't get off their goddamn chase lounges.
Wait. This is the calm before the maelstrom, or I don't know, storm.
I don't know what the fuck you just said, but goddamn, holy shit, dude.
A maelstrom? You've never heard the word maelstrom?
Listen, I've only heard it in sci-fi movies and fucking
It's a
like.
real word. It's a term.
Yeah, dude.
It's actually like a. Let's just put it this way. It's a Category 5 hurricane times 2. That's what a maelstrom is.
Now that we've just gotten our vocabulary lesson for the evening,
Sorry, my dad calls me a walking encyclopedia.
Jackie Richmond just said it's Throwback Thursday with the modem sound.
Oh, yes, that's true. I almost forgot about that.
By the way, and this was something we tried to do on an episode of Throwback last week. Yes, dial-up at my house sucked ass. Okay, there was no way around it, and you had to have like a fucking time limit. Like you had, if you wanted to go on the computer at my house, you had to be on there from 8 to 8:30, and then like 10 o'clock to the rest of the night. Because nobody had cell phones; we all had fucking beepers.
Oh, good Lord, I remember
We should
those.
do a word of the day. We should.
Word? I actually do have a word of the day thing on my dictionary.
Oh, geez.
Yes, people.
So do I.
I'm whipping out the dictionary on the phone.
Yep.
And getting you also the new phone number, which we'll have printed out for the next one.
Ooh, I got
Because
something.
apparently the other number doesn't work and nobody's tried calling
Got
it.
one.
Oh my God, do I even want to know? What is your word of the day?
Visceral.
Visceral.
Mm-hmm.
So tell our listeners what visceral is, since you already went into the maelstrom part. You kind of destroyed the whole fucking tyranny of the episode.
Ooh.
Yes, I used another SAT word to combat her visceral one, and maelstrom and whatever.
Visceral is actually an adjective. One being felt in or as if the internal organs of the body. Number two, not intellectual is another one. Third part,
So dumb?
yeah, instinctive and unreasoning.
How about this one? I battle your word with this word,
Ooh.
coruscant.
Coruscant?
Whatever, that looks like coruscant to me.
Wait a second, that's the name of the
Okay.
capital planet of what? Star
Okay?
Wars.
Again, we're not talking about Star Wars, we're talking about the dictionary,
I'm
all right?
sorry, but that was something
Wait,
that
and
just
it's
came
May
up.
4th.
Yes!
May the Fourth
May
be
4th,
with
yeah,
you!
yeah, force that! Anyway, so my word, it's an adjective. An adjective.
Adjective and adjective.
Sparkling or gleaming, scintillating or coruscating. Whatever the fuck that word is. Thank you. You got
Sounds
your...
like me. I sparkle all the time.
We've given you your English lesson for the day now. We're fucking along with the technology
Yeah,
bullshit.
I don't have a word for you.
And apparently
I
our
have a
fucking
couple
technology is all fucked up anyway. Besides the point now. We're going to get back on the track here. Because I'm using this fucking technology and trying to do two things at the same time. Motherfuckers, I swear. Anyway,
Oh,
do you guys have any other second comments to or new comments now to the whole technology era?
I don't know, because I can't match your anger at all.
I'm always angry. That's the point of this fucking pipe bomb show.
A pipe bomb, you're the pipe bomb that always explodes.
And always usually at the wrong times or from the wrong end. You just, again,
Oh.
you never know.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
All right, so we're going to put a new phone number in because we're only going to be on for like another 3 minutes. So if you don't call in, you get the next show. Okay, the new phone number is 347-515-4197.
Hold on.
Okay?
I'm going to type it in.
347-515-4197.
Don't forget to dial in.
All right,
You
so
dial in now, you get on the show. If not, you're going to wait about like 20 minutes to a half an hour. So we have our new material for the second version of You've Made the List. Yes, a shameless plug to Chris Jericho for this idea. I'll be purchasing your clipboard and kind of altering it just a little. And that's going to be it. That's our
All right,
next
somebody
episode.
try the damn phone number.
Somebody call in, you motherfuckers.
Please.
Oh.
Got me all angry. I'm all ready for you.
You've been here the whole fucking time.
I'm ready for You've Made the List.
And dial
There's
the fucking
so
phone
much
number.
fire for that one.
I know you're
I'd
there.
love to know. I'd love to know what your blood pressure is right now.
No, it's not blood pressure. It's just, oh my God.
Oh boy.
By the way, Jimmy is laughing out loud that he's running around the city with the Stanley Cup.
Oh yeah.
He just texted me he's somewhere on like fucking 7th Avenue in the 60s.
Wait a minute. You're not at the garden?
I posted the number, Shu. I posted the number. 347-515-4197.
Check the comment. Huh?
Ah, see, we got a call.
Yay!
Welcome to the pipe bomb, Crow.
What's going on, man?
Not much. What's doing, brother?
I'm alright. Just as hot as hell right now.
So what's your commenting on the whole technology wave?
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. You know, it's funny listening to the show as I'm on the phone because due to the Wi-Fi. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The old technology was it was interesting. I mean, the only thing that was bad about the dial-up was like it what you call it? Like it ran up a phone bill also.
Yeah, it did.
That was a very big thing because
It
it
did.
like
Oh, yeah.
it almost like tripled your minutes and shit.
Yeah, it did because I remember, we were at our friend Billy's house, Oh man, I don't want to get into that because but you get what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Interesting. Like,
So you're now officially our third caller to the show. You know this, right?
interesting.
Sweet.
That's good.
And wait till the next
there is-
episode when we ask the listeners to add particular items to the list.
Items like what?
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Now
wait.
you're about to
You're
find
gonna
out.
have to wait on that one.
Just wait until you find out.
Interesting. Okay. Sounds cool.
But I guarantee you, it's gonna be worth the wait.
Oh, yeah. Well, remember that Heinz commercial slogan? Best things come to those who wait.
Definitely. Definitely.
Alrighty, bro. So thanks for the call in.
Yeah, I'll call you guys back later on if anything. No, I'll definitely do that.
All
Yeah,
right.
we're gonna print up a new phone number for the next show.
No problem.
We'd hang it in the background, but I don't think anybody would see it.
No problem.
All right.
All right. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Talk to you later.
Later.
So we've had now 2 call-ins to our show, and Brian, I will be putting the answer to that question in there. So 40-something minutes in, I think we've pretty much got our point across.
Yeah.
And this was kind of one of those informative ones where it needed to be said. I work in retail. I'd rather see people's ugly faces, not like the people of Walmart setup where like they come in. Oh, we got another call. Hold on.
Ooh.
Another call.
Oh, it's from Massachusetts. Wonder who it could be.
You're on the pipe bomb. Who's calling?
I'm going to allow you to take a wild guess for this person.
Oh, no!
Oh my God! The shoe is on the show. The shoe is on the show. What's going on, brother?
Not much, man. Watching Game 3 from this crazy ass town of Boston, of course.
So are you enjoying the game?
It's, so far, so good. 1-0. So far, so good.
We miss you.
And you're actually getting shout-outs in the chat, by the way, just to let you know that.
What's that?
You're getting shout-outs in the chat.
Hey, Shoemeister!
Thank you.
So I know that you're kind of far away from home.
Yeah.
Do you have any good or bad issues with modern technology?
Oh, I can't wait for this one.
I do have one issue. You probably may have heard it already, but I think it bears repeating. I really believe that this new technology has done more to take away from the basic element of human connection more so than ever before. Because I can remember, and it's really unfortunate, because I really believe that my generation is the last generation to grow up without Skype, without without social media, and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And what's happening now is that, and I really took note of this the other day when I was out in the subway here in Boston, is that 75 to 85% of people are on their phones doing something. They're either on social media, texting, or doing whatever. And it's one of those things that the attention span is shorter as a result. And because of that, now people are adjusting, so people are having shorter attention spans and trying to create ways that hey, we got to tell you this in a short period of amount of time instead of actually saying, hey, you know, do you have a moment to talk and so forth. So it's one of those things that I feel like the more technological advanced we become, the more loss we suffer in terms of this basic human connection, and I feel like that's going
very. Yep.
All right, but let me ask you this though: do you feel sometimes though that reading something on social media would start a conversation with the person on the train next to you?
It would, and you know something. I feel like that's a starting point nowadays, where something very important is posted on social media. It becomes a center point of discussion, and that's what's happening now, especially where people rely on social media for news, quite frankly,
right.
and it's one of those major assets why people don't find it necessary to pick up the newspaper or turn in on television or radio. They can just go on Facebook or on Twitter. You'll literally find out what's going on within a matter of not even 15 seconds.
Right.
So it's one of those things that I feel what's happening is that people are becoming more adept to running to the internet to find out what's going on, whether it be on social media or even just going to a website. And the funny thing about it is that, as someone was telling me a few days ago, was that we're at a point now where first it was the newspaper. Now, to a smaller extent, the television industry is going to start dying down. I'm going to give you guys an actual case in point. ESPN. Part of the reason why that they had the mass filing that they started from last week.
Oh my God, I remember
was
that.
because people aren't turning into television. They're going to the internet to find out what's the latest score or going to like the league website on the app to find out what the score is, and that's certainly what's been going on. That's part of the reason why people are really turning into like the internet more than they are like turning the TV or even having conversations with the next person next to them.
Right. No, it's true. It's very true.
Yep. In this area, it's where it's a curse for most people.
Yeah.
It's either a boon or a bane.
It's true.
Well, thanks for calling in, Shu.
It's great to hear from you.
And if
Absolutely, it's definitely fun to call in. It's definitely wonderful to hear both of you ladies as well. Melissa and Helen.
Well, this is it's the new temporary format, you know, while Jim is running around the city after he stole the cup from Toronto.
Yep. And Phil Pritchard was the victim.
So.
Oh man, but definitely make sure to tell that crazy man I said what's up, and I'll hopefully be back in New York soon.
Yes, we definitely do. We need to.
We
We definitely need to hit up the monk for the Mac.
Say that again?
We have to hit up the monk for the Mac.
Oh, absolutely. I already told Helen already.
Yes, that's right.
Mac and cheese dates.
Oh yeah.
And that's a real big plug for the Wicked Monk, by the way. 93rd and 3rd Avenue.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Brooklyn, New York, and Bay Ridge, baby.
Oh yes.
All right, Shu, we're gonna jump off, so we'll post up again when we're gonna be on again.
Awesome sauce. I'll be on the lookout.
All righty, dude.
Let's go Rangers and Yankees, Shoe. Woo!
That definitely always. Let's go.
Oh, I only congratulate half of that.
Yeah, me too. I'm sorry.
No Yankees. Sorry.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
All right, take it easy, brother.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.
All right.
So on that note, now that we've had quite a few call-ins and everybody's given their opinion on the. Oh, look at this.
Ooh, another one.
Pennsylvania.
Whoa.
We just can't get off now, man.
Oh, the Keystone State. Sweet.
You're on the pipe bomb. Who's calling?
It is your good friend.
It's my little brother Brian. What's going on?
Hello.
Not much. We got Melissa here. We got my friend Helen here.
Yeah, no, I see. I'm kind of using 2 phones right now.
Well, hey, I'm using 2 phones and a tablet at this point, so imagine my catastrophe.
He's juggling.
Although nobody's really seeing it because I'm doing it under the table. So now give me your opinion on the technology wave.
Technology wave. Well, you should know us being, the people who we are and who we grew up with. How let's start off with video games.
Oh yeah.
How far have they come
Yes, but
from where they were?
But at the same right though, video
Remember
games.
Atari?
We're not even going to go there because me and him used to play Atari and Coleco like all the time,
Oh wow.
and that's
I
dating
remember
ourselves.
Coleco.
So,
Yes, try not to go out the age there that much, but
just remember one thing: I'm still older than you.
I'm older than both of you, so I'm not saying another word.
Yeah, I'm the
But
baby.
but you know what though? When we were younger and doing the whole video game thing, we still went outside and we still played baseball and football and hockey and even hanging out at the stoop, fucking lake, 1, 2 in the morning, having a drink or whatever. That was, I mean, technology was great because we just pretty much came over every game that was out there. But now it's like you can't fucking pry a little kid's fingers off a fucking controller.
no. Well, the issue that I have now, since I have kids, is that now that my oldest, her,
Yes.
she is addicted to her tablet.
Mm-hmm.
Always on the tablet, always on her phone, glued to the phone. No, technology can have its goods, and it does have its bads. It's bad. What it's bad all right now is that there really is no more face-to-face talking. There really is no more conversations with anybody anymore. It's just, hey, this person texted me this, or I've seen this on social media, I've seen this on Facebook. It's ridiculous. You really want to talk to somebody, pick up the phone, call.
It's true.
A lot of people don't do phone calls as much as they used to.
Well, that's because they have this fucking unlimited data plan now, and unlimited texting.
Oh yeah, that's
and
another
unlimited ass raping, pretty much, because you can never take the phone out of your fucking hands or your ass to fucking communicate with people.
Nope.
I mean, that's not for anything though. That was one of the things that I kind of enjoyed when we went camping when we were kids. The only time
No technology.
we had no technology, the only technology we had was the emergency radio for like weather or like traffic or whatever, and that was it. We did not have fucking. We were Walkmans weren't allowed. CD players weren't allowed.
Oh boy.
Handheld games weren't allowed. Like you were out there to do one thing and one thing only, and that was camp. That was
Embrace
it.
nature.
Survive and not die.
Right.
And I mean, we look at it. We can look back at it now. We've become better people because of the experience that we've done, and how we don't use technology as much as we wanted to when we were younger.
Yeah, but it also eliminated the street smarts. I feel like
yeah.
I'm like one of the, again, like we're like one of the last couple of people left that have any kind of street smart. The kids now, I don't feel like they have the same thing. They don't, because everybody's home and like sheltered and not doing anything.
And not to mention, what about homeschool? Well, that's different. That's a different topic for another time, I'm sure.
That's a totally different topic. But
Very,
but
what I'm getting at
technology has kind of killed too is common sense.
No, it's true.
Exactly.
Absolutely, 100%.
a lot more people are trying to become more book smart than ever, which there's nothing wrong with that, but there has to be a balance between that and common sense, as you've mentioned earlier.
But I'm telling you, that element of street smart is just gone. It's gone.
And it's going to die with us, and I hate to say it.
No, it's going to die with, quote unquote, the millennial age, because people don't fucking get off their asses to do shit, interact with people.
Yeah, this world is going to be on its knees. I guarantee it.
I see a lot of teenagers not wanting to work.
No.
All they want to do is just sit on their ass, stay home, play video games, and not do nothing.
Yeah, but also, like, all right, so you're a parent like I am, though, but would you let yours sit on your ass all day and not let them do anything?
No.
When it got to the age, I was working at 15. I had my first job in the mall at 15. I was making my own money at 15. So there's no reason why, when my daughter is old enough, that she shouldn't be out there working. No reason.
Just sign her working papers.
Because I can't, I'm not going to
I agree with you.
I'm not going to support her forever.
But it also starts in the home, too, as well.
Absolutely.
If you start your child doing chores at a young age, and you start teaching
it
them
builds character.
responsibility at a young age,
Of
there
course.
you go, builds character. Take the words right out of it.
Of course.
You're supposed to let the callers speak too, you know.
Sorry.
Don't worry, bro.
To get their time.
She's still kind of new to this because this is only her first episode, but you know.
Pilot episode.
What did
That's
she
it. That's our first and last.
By the way, the comment that my sister Christine put on the thing was, "Put that shit down, Ryan." And that's coming from another parent, by the way, who has 3 kids that has to deal with this 3 times over now of putting that shit down.
3 times over, your sister is in the same. I'm on the same boat as your sister.
Right.
You know, just recently just had a newborn son.
It's true.
And then you're also dealing with teenage years on top of it.
Well, starting to, yes.
And think about the age gap.
Oh boy.
Think about where your son is.
The age gap.
But no, seriously. But think about where your son's going to be in difference to what to your girls.
Yes, no, 100%.
You know.
And just just to kind of like add some of the comments into the room, and Brian will agree at it. Me and him both did start working at a very young age. One comment on here was a person started babysitting at the age of 12 and working at the age of 14. Mm-hmm. Another person said that they started working at the age of 11.
Kudos.
And again, yes, I did say it was you. Jesus. Oh, no, Ryan said that. What? You guys can fucking confuse me. Stop it. Anyway, but no, when me and Brian were growing up, we actually did a lot of jobs together. Mm-hmm. Me and him have had separate jobs, and we call each other and be like, we're going to meet up after work.
Right.
And we always did that. Like, we went home, we showered, we had fucking food, and we all ended up fucking hanging out, and then it just repeated itself every day. But we never found ourselves lazy and complacent. We never found ourselves with no money, because we always had money at some point.
Yep.
And we always used to be like, yo, can I borrow like $5 or whatever? But that was great. But we weren't always sitting there playing video games and being lazy and dealing with a lot of the electronic or the technical things. And it's true.
It is. Like I said before, technology has its goods and it has its bads. Mm-hmm. It's just, that's what anything in this day and age. Something could come out to be wonderful for something, and then 2 months later or a month later, oh, look what happened because you did this. Look what happened because he was using this. Or this happened because this person was playing with this. And it's just crazy.
Right. That's true.
And also another thing too, technology. Also, what technology has done too, especially now with social media and all this. Now you have everybody who was like in the closet with being a pedophile. Now also has just made it more easy for them to do what they want.
Absolutely.
Predators.
Absolutely.
See, that's another thing I was trying not to mention on it, but it's gonna bleed its way in.
It's the truth. You can't leave things out. You gotta, Rick. You know me. I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna say what I have to say. If you don't like it, you can go kiss my ass.
Hey,
listen, that's for me to say, not you.
What I'm here for.
That means now you have to drive your ass down from Pennsylvania and make yourself available and be on the show.
I'm coming in Friday night.
Oh my God! Then we're gonna record somehow.
Ooh.
We're gonna record somehow then.
I should be in by 9, 10.
That's perfect
That's
for me because I get off of work at like 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll be in.
Oh, it'll be like the good old days.
Yeah,
We get off of work and
this
hang
is,
out after.
by the way, people, you have no idea. I've known Brian and his brother Chris and his other siblings since they were all small. We're talking like single-digit ages, and I've turned 40, so like it's like going on 30-something years that I've known Brian and the rest of his family. So that's how close we are.
We met in Scouts. That's how we met. And how many moons ago was that?
A long time.
I'm going back over what, 30 years?
Yes. This is the family relationships that I have. Even if it's not blood relation, that like a lot of people that I've known for the utterly longest time will be family. And Brian and his family, we've interacted tons of times over the years, plenty of parties and communions and baptisms and weddings and whatever. We've done it all. Darts too, and again, like I said before, softball and hockey and baseball, basketball, football. We've done it all.
The good things that make you enjoy life.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, it's the simplest.
Exactly. And it's not because of any type of electronical technology. That's actual interaction, people. And it never dies.
Well, bro, like I said, I'll be in Friday night. Let me know what you want to do. I guarantee my little man's about to get up right now, so I'm going to have to get my ass upstairs and
Alright, go.
take care of it.
Go take care of business, bro. I'll talk to you later.
Yo, just, this is, don't call this number back. This is my girl's number. My number is still the same, so.
All right, no problem.
All right, so let me know what you want to do for Friday night.
Okay, man.
Good night, Brian.
Bye,
Good
Brian.
night, guys. Be good. Can't wait to see you guys.
Can't wait to see you too, bro.
Bye.
Bye.
See, even family calls in, which is crazy.
2-0 Rangers.
It's 2-0 Rangers. Thank you, people.
Thanks, Jackie.
Thanks, Nick. Lindbergh scored.
Yes! Lindbergh I have seen since his minor league days, and I've seen him progress and kick ass.
All right, so within an hour's worth
We are
of
now over an hour.
recording time, listen, we have no limits on this thing. There's no limits. People will watch. People will share. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Any final comments for our viewers? We're going to take a little half-hour intermission reload. Because I still have a lot more pent-up frustration, people. You have no idea. You've made the list. That's going to be a very angry episode.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
And I might even be wearing shades during it, too. Just saying. Just saying. Nobody wants to see the fire in the eyes.
Ultraviolet rays?
I will be like Superman and fucking burn shit. I swear to God.
All right, listen. So my final message is we're leaving, we're coming back. Sign back on.
Yes. Helen?
It was an absolute pleasure. Looking forward to the next time. I hope.
You hope? You're going to be in the next episode. Where the fuck you going? Where are you going?
Gee, I thought you were kicking me out.
No! No, that was only a suggestion. Our listeners do have a say every once in a while. But
Alright,
people
show
are
of hands if
viewing.
Helen should come back.
All right, we'll catch you guys all on the flip side.